Thank you for tuning in. You're watching My Journey with Paula G. And we'd like to thank our underwriters, My Coffee Shop of East Lake, Atlanta, Georgia, home of the amazing basil lemonade. And also, we'd like to thank Dr. Paul and Marcia Kelly. That's right, Dean and President of Pastors Time International Bible College. And we'd like to thank PositivePower21.org for our media. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope you enjoyed this presentation.
How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good times that made us laugh outweigh the bad. I thought we'd get to see forever, but forever's gone away. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. I don't know where this road is going to lead to. All I know is where we've been and what we've been through. And I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard to say goodbye. It's so hard to say goodbye. I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Ready?
Give me a sec.
All right, we are here with the one and only fabulous, phenomenal four-chair turn from The Voice, Sandy Ridge.
Hey, hey.
How are you?
I'm good.
Oh my gosh. You know, we've known each other for a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
And, you know, I've seen your growth and I've seen this journey, and it has got to be phenomenal for you.
It's amazing. Like I said before, it still feels like a complete dream because, you know, everything you work so hard for is now starting to pay off. So I'm just grateful for this platform, for everything that I've dreamed of actually happening.
So take us back a little bit on your journey. What brought you to that day? Because this is not your first time. Is that correct? What brought you to that day, to that moment?
Of course, it starts with my mom. You know, she taught me and my brothers and sisters how to sing. She raised 8 of us on her own as a single mother. And so she laid a very, very strong foundation. So, you know, fast forward to, you know, her passing away and that love for music and the need and desire to want to make sure that her hard work wasn't in vain, you know, was just something that I needed to respond to. And so about 10 years ago, I made it my life's work to make sure that everything that I did was a reflection of who she was. Yeah, and so that's where the journey started, and it kind of went from there with me having a strong team behind me to make sure that they keep their ear to the ground with any and every opportunity that comes my way. When The Voice came in my direction about 6-7 years ago and I auditioned the first time, I mean, I just wasn't ready at that point. And so coming now full circle back into the same opportunity and, you know, feeling like this is the right time, this is the right place, I'm in my right purpose, am I right walk? You know, it feels good. Then it was so many what ifs and unsureties or whatever, but now it really feels good.
And we all go through seasons in our life, and different seasons at different times along our journey.
Yeah.
And whether it's a success or whether it's a failure during that time, we take from that and we learn from that and we move forward.
Yeah.
So when you say like the first time you felt that you weren't ready, what do you feel happened, or what do you feel you changed, or
I don't necessarily.
What did you take from that?
Experience. I needed the experience. A lot of times, when you're applying for a job, ain't nobody gonna ever hire you with no experience or no degree. I felt like life needed to, graduate me first in order for me to be ready for this moment. Absolutely. So you had to have the experience. You had to have the in the trenches work that you put in. And then I didn't have enough. I didn't have enough. And now you look, I got a whole laundry list. Laundry list. So, it's definitely the right time.
Because you've been professional full-time, as you said,
yes,
for
ma'am.
About the last 8 to 10 years or so.
Yes, ma'am.
Singing full-time professionally. So along that journey, I know there have been challenges.
Absolutely.
You coexisted with life, raising your boys.
Oh, yeah.
Being a mom.
Well, I still don't know to this day how my mama did it with 8, because I'm like, with this too, Jesus.
With your 2 boys.
Absolutely, but they are such a great support system, and they are amazing young men. So, just trying to instill in them what my mother instilled in me, and to see it come back, in this way, and then be a part of a journey that she started.
Wow.
It's
And your work, your work ethic is just phenomenal, because when you are on stage, you are such a wonderful person, and you have such a wonderful personality.
Thank you.
But when you get on that stage,
hey, come on, you better
explode.
Yeah.
So tell us about that transformation.
It is.
Explode.
It is a whole another thing. Like, I get to literally live on that stage. I literally get to let everything out on that stage. Music is literally my therapy. And like, if I've had a bad day, if I'm sick, if I'm like, it's literally healing to me. It's everything to me. I've gone on stage sick, crappy, and came out whole. Wow. I've gone on stage, attitude is just all over the place, and came out put together after a show. Like, it's literally my therapy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That is, it just, I just think that in watching you on this journey, you're such an inspiration to other artists.
Thank
who
you.
Are coming along and, just setting being a role model, so to speak.
Yes, ma'am.
In regard to showing people that you got to put it all out there.
Yeah.
Because your options, are there options? Are there options for Sandy Rid? Is there a plan B?
God,
or plan
no.
C?
I made it up in my mind a long time ago that music is it. I have no plan B. I've tried the plan Bs before, because back in the day when I was 18, 19, 20, 21 years old, I was in marketing and sales and management, and I tried that plan B, and although I was very good at it, it just wasn't what I was called to do. So after that point, once I got a taste of it, and I'm like, this is what I've been missing, this is what I put on the back burner for so long. Oh, no more. I'm catching up. I am catching up. I lost some years in this thing, so absolutely no plan B.
So you're doing what it is that you feel that you've been called to do.
Absolutely.
And you mentioned your mom, which I know is keeping her legacy alive and keeping her legacy vibrant.
Yeah.
I believe, at least I feel that you also bring that onto the stage.
Absolutely.
With you as well, and part of her.
Yeah.
As well. Tell us a bit about Mama's Birds.
Yeah, my Mama's Birds Performing Arts Youth Organization is a program that I started to honor my mama's legacy. You know, she called me and my brothers and sisters and all of our friends her little Mama's Bird babies. Yeah. And so that's where the name came from. And, you know, my mother deeply rooted us in church and gospel music, and so our foundation is there. And so the teachings of Mama's Birds is in performing arts, so they get the singing, the dancing, the acting, the songwriting, you know, the studio sessions, the photo shoots, but everything is done in a full spirit of love and the teachings that my mom raised us with. So when kids come to Mama's Birds, parents literally fork over their kids to me, knowing that I'm going to treat them like I treat my own, because my mother, being the neighborhood mom that she was, that's what she did for other people's kids. And so they feel that genuine love and that genuine care for not just the now, but your future self, and that we're sowing into their futures. So singing is only the vehicle. Performing arts is only the vehicle to get in the door for them to listen. But it's all about mentorship and making sure that you make a positive impact. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and then using their gifts, because we all, you know, God gives us all gifts, you know, to use, to utilize, and to be fruitful.
Yeah.
So giving them the opportunity to, you know, to do that as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. What do you see moving forward?
I honestly see
speak it into the atmosphere.
Changing the world through music. That is my ultimate goal. I feel like love is greatly and widely lost in some people and in some things, and I think that we need to see more examples of it on a major scale, and that's what I set out to do. And I feel like the platforms that I'm being given is a great segue into that.
Yeah. Well, this is and continues to be a beautiful journey with you on The Voice.
Thank you.
And, you know, we're just wishing you the best. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with us? Any words of encouragement? I know your faith is also
absolutely
a foundation for you.
Absolutely. I just want to encourage everybody to, whatever it is that you want to do, please know that no dream is too small or too big, and that if it's something that you want to do, don't quit. Don't quit and put in the work, because faith without works is dead. You can dream all day long, but if you don't put that work in, you know, it's not going to just magically, you know, happen. You have to put in the work. And I can honestly say you'll know what your dream is when it's something that you're willing to do for free. Even now, I'll sing anywhere, anytime. And it's my manager and my team and my people and all them folks that be like, but Sandy, look, we got to bring some money in so we can reach more people and get more places. But if your dream is truly something that when you really think about what you would be willing to do for free, then you figured it out.
And you've been blessed, because I know there have been times that you have done it for free. But
look, still,
look at the blessings,
and I'm
that
willing.
have just come down.
Absolutely.
Yes. So
Absolutely.
how can the audience reach out to you, stay connected?
Yeah, all of my social media is Sandy Red Music. That's Red with 2 D's. And my website is sandyred.com.
Okay. And we also want to give Deborah. Can we give Deborah a shout out?
Absolutely. My everything, Deborah Hughes. You can check her out on Deborah_Hughes on Instagram. She's phenomenal. She does make all of my outfits that you see on stage. She definitely supports me in every way. She is a phenomenal dancer. When you see her page, you're going to be blown away. And she's definitely my home away from home here in Atlanta. Yes. So I love her to pieces.
And we love you here in Atlanta. We thank you so much for joining us here in Atlanta. And,
thank you.
You know, that's what it's all about, you know, just supporting each other. We're all on this journey of doing what it is that we feel that we're called to do.
Yeah.
And, you know, to love on each other and support each other along the journey, you know, makes us all successful. Yeah. Sandy Red, we love you.
Thank you.
Blessings to you, and whatever prayers that you lift to the man above, I just pray And I know that He will meet you at your point of need.
Absolutely. Pray me through these knockouts, y'all. We're
Yes,
shooting for live shows. Live shows.
Knockout.
Thank you, Paula. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Lo. All right, Sandy Red.
It's a revolution.
I told them put the guns down, and all the wearers later hurt down. Together with the worries, let your heart pump love, not hatred towards them. We all just black and white, really who's the enemy? Let's cut your wrist to bleed. Do you have custom blood? No sin and you bleeding clean, custom blood. Stainless like the wheels on my custom bruh. On these weeks that'll drive you to your healing, bruh. Too many tears to the ground, the earth is bitter now. Too much blood to the ground, the earth is bitter now. We only breed hate, grit, and death, no love. We only breed hate, grit, and death. Praise the love.
Heart I'm turning back to you. Set our eyes on you so that we'd see. All we need is love. All we need is love. Take our hearts and turn them back to you. Set our eyes on you so that we'd see. All we need is love. All we need is love.
God is love, and it's all there is. Why you still playing Jerry, chasing cheers? You chasing wind, go to school, get a job, get married, have some kids, then hit the tune. Yeah. Is that all we're living for? Is that all we're living for?
Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will.
Now how you know the love if you don't love the Lord? You live for self but cannot carry your load, carry your load. When it was heavy, he took up your load, took up your load. You came around and took up your girls, and paid the fine for all of your faults, all of your faults. Look at his feet, look at his wrist, his nails in his feet, nails in his wrist, nailed to the cross. He did it for love, he did it for love. There's nothing I did in my works to earn or deserve this grace. Amazing, take my efforts in vain, cause enough in there, so I lean on the word. His grace is amazing, grace is amazing. I gotta share it, I gotta share it. Anyone like him here? Yeah. Share the love.
Heart I'm turning back to you. Set our eyes on you so that we'd see. All we need is love. All we need is love. Take our hearts and turn them back to you. Set our eyes on you so that we'd see. All we need is love. All we need is love. Take our hearts and turn them back to you. Set our eyes on you so that we'd see. All we need is love. All we need is love. Take our hearts and turn them back to you. Set our eyes on you so that we'd see. All we need is love. All we need is love.
Tyrone,
What?
look at these bills.
Man. Woman, what you want?
Tyrone, we need to pay these
I'm not
bills.
paying these bills.
You need to
I'm not paying these bills. You can pay these bills yourself and clean these papers up.
just clapping along. I gotta get my queens on. I gotta get my queens on to sing a song. Just clapping along. I gotta get my praise on. Get my praise on. I gotta get my praise on. I gotta get my praise on. It's not enough to sing a song. It's not enough just clapping along. I gotta get my praise on. Get my praise on. I gotta get my praise on. I gotta get my praise on to sing a song. Just clapping along. I gotta get my praise on. Get my praise on. I gotta get my praise on. I gotta get my praise on. It's not enough to sing a song. It's not enough just clapping along.
Thank you for tuning in. You're watching My Journey with Paula G. And we'd like to thank our underwriters, My Coffee Shop of East Lake, Atlanta, Georgia, home of the amazing basil lemonade. And also, we'd like to thank Dr. Paul and Marcia Kelly. That's right, Dean and President of Pastors Time International Bible College. And we'd like to thank PositivePower21.org for our media. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope you enjoyed this presentation.